Hello everybody. My name is ERG Apollo, and welcome back to Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I didn't really have anything else I wanted to say at the start, but today we are going to... have we already dealt with the boss in the Colosseum? I don't think we have. So we're going to do the reverse Colosseum, and whatnot. We're going to handle all of that. It's going to be a great time. Actually, I need to check my gear list because I need to remember if I have the shield rod, correct? Yes, I do. Does not look like I have the Alucard shield, so we'll have to go find that as well because I want to show off the Alucard shield and how absolutely busted that is before the end of this series. Which you know, I bring this up in every session. None of the parts have been posted at the time of this recording, so you know. I probably should have uploaded them before recording the whole thing, but it's too late now. We're already there. Another save point? Really? That? Okay. I mean, they're fairly far apart. That just feels kind of weird. Ow. Assholes. It's fucking rude. I mean, they didn't really last long, and, you know. I mean, hell. Nothing lasts long against the Chrysogrim. Nothing. Do I have the Moonstone or Sunstone? Do I even have the Sunstone? Okay. It's like 1 p.m. when I'm recording this. How is the Moonstone, like... You know, whatever. So the boss in the reverse Colosseum is actually, fake Trevor, fake Sypha, and, fake Grant. So it's a big old Castlevania... It's a Castlevania 3 reunion. Because, you know, that was Alucard's debut. And they're all dead. There you go. There's your boss fight. Good fucking god. The Chrysogrim is just too much. Oh, shit. I gotta remind myself, since I'm technically playing the PS1 version of the game right now, emulator be damned, I have to remember the transformation buttons are based on that version. Because on the PS4 version, it's based off the portable release of the game for PSP. So you have to, like, all of the PSP stuff is there, like, you know, like the quick save and the time attack and all that stuff. Well, I think time attack was in the original, but you know what I mean. Like the quick save option and whatnot, but also the control bind of having to fucking hold L into R to transform into the mist, which is just, I mean, okay. It's not the worst thing, but it's also, like, kind of kind of annoying. Like, I've dealt with worse, but it fucks me up sometimes. You know, it's fine. Oh yeah, that's the exit to the area. Let's go up here. I actually, you know, I was almost partially considering completely backtracking on not covering the entire map until I went and covered the entire map in the PS4 version and forgot how much of a pain in the ass it was to do that in Symphony specifically. So I'm just like, you know, I've debated it in commentary over the course of the series, but it's just really not worth it. I might, when I eventually do a Let's Play of the Saturn version, I'll probably cover the entire map in that version of the game, just to be, you know, I don't know. Just to, you know, make things a little bit more different besides the version differences, but That might be extra work considering there's, like, the extra areas. I think there's, like, 3 extra areas? Because there's the prison, there's an extra garden area that you can access from the, like, starting room of the game, I think. I don't know. I'm not super experienced with 100%ing the Saturn version of Symphony. I've only ever done that on PS1, 360, and, like, PSP. And I guess PS4 at this point. But you know. Yeah. Speaking of the Saturn version, I don't know if I brought it up already, but one of the kind of neat differences that's, like, honestly kind of makes it... Oh, no, I want that. like, one of the things that makes the Saturn version kind of better to me is the Wing Smash spell is infinite in the Saturn version, which is really cool. It makes traversing the map a lot more fun. Kind of. It just makes things go by a lot faster. That's all. Ah, shit. Fuck you, I can fly. I don't estimate there will be too many more episodes, considering there's just that chunk of the map left. And then I want to do the, I want to fight Galamoth. So, I should be able to finish it in today's session. The sword named Graham. I mean, sure. I don't really plan on using the Holy Rod anymore, so I guess I'll put that in my other hand. But alright. Let's get the fuck out of here, shall we? Go through the rest of the... I think that's the reverse chapel we're about to head into. I think. How do I turn into Wolf on the PS1? Okay, R2. Sorry. You'll have to forgive me, like I said. I've been playing the PS4 version, so my brain is like, do this. I've actually almost got all the trophies in the PlayStation 4 version. I think alls that I'm missing from that version trophy-wise is like a bunch of the random shit you have to do, like, you know, sleep in a chair, listen to the fairies sing, become an axe armor and stuff. It's like I completed the bestiary and I covered the whole map, so. A whole 3 years after the collection hit PS4, I'm about to platinum it. Woohoo! In other news, Lost Painting. It's back! Thank God. Bum bum. Da-na-na. This song is just so, like, elegant. I love it. Okay. The reverse Royal Chapel, honestly, is probably one of the better parts of the Inverted Castle, and a lot of that has to do with, the area theme, but also the fact that most of it is not much of a pain in the ass to navigate or map. Like, this room was surprisingly easy for me to, like, fully map out in the PS4 version, and I was afraid it was going to give me a lot of trouble because of the issue of some squares just choosing not to get filled in. And it's like, oh, no, that's cool. But hey, it didn't really happen to me in here, and, you know, I got to listen to one of my favorite songs in the whole game. Oh, mine. Oh, so did I grab those upgrades? You know what? I'll go back for those off camera if I didn't get them. The save room that we started the episode in, there's like a heart. There's 2 heart max ups and a life max up across the room from where we start. I don't think I grabbed them, but I'll get them. I'll get them off screen. Maybe. They won't be entirely necessary, like at all, by this point. I mean, you can probably... What level am I? 42? You can probably finish this game, like, statistically, you're probably okay to finish it at, like, level 30 or 35. As long, you know, provided you're wearing not horrible armor. And you can cut that down to a solid 30. 25 if you're ballsy, if you use something like the Chrysogram. Really, I don't put much stock in what level I am at the end of a Castlevania Metroidvania experience, unless it's like Order of Ecclesia where it's super tough. But I think we're actually about to go fight Beelzebub. Yes, we are. Hello. So this is like, okay, this is Beelzebub. It's kind of an annoying boss because you have to like chop off his individual body parts, but it's whatever. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I knew a guy in high school who was really into Castlevania, and when I was playing through Order of Ecclesia for the first time, he was like, yeah, no, the final boss is super difficult. You're not going to be able to beat it unless you're level 99. And with my setup, I beat Order of Ecclesia at like level 49 or like 51. So I was like half of the level he claimed I had to be, and I'm like... I was like, dude... What's your problem, man? Ring of Arcana. Let's see what it does. Increases rare item appearance. Well, that's useful. If for some reason your luck is like particularly low and you want to go farm for the Chrysogrim, you know, there's that. I didn't need it. I did my Chrysogrim farming off screen, but that took me like barely any time at all. It didn't even take me that long when I farmed on the PS4 version of the game. Getting the second one though took absolutely ages because yes, I did farm for 2 Chrysogrims. Fuck you. It's funny. It's just funny. I mean, you already become a walking lawnmower with one of them, but you're a wood chipper. There we go. You're a wood chipper with more than one. And then, you know, I posed this to one of my friends on Discord a couple days ago. Or was it last week? It could have been like entirely a week ago. But it's like on the Saturn version, you have a third hand, and I was like, imagine if you could equip a weapon into that third fucking hand. That'd be ridiculous. Imagine being able to wield 3 fucking Chrysogrims. Alright. I'm going through that room the other way, because that's annoying. Do I have the... I don't have the poison cloud on this save file. I mean, there's not really a point in getting it. It's not really necessary. It's just sort of an extra enhancement. So... By the way, I think Symphony of the Night... I think the only Metroidvanias we aren't 100%ing for the purposes of the Let's Play are going to be Symphony, Dissonance, and Circle? I've just... Okay, in the case of, like, Circle, I've never actually 100%ed the game before. And in the case of Dissonance, I just don't want to 100% that game. Because it's kind of a pain in the ass. Kind of like Symphony's 100% is. But Symphony is actually really good. Dissonance is... like, not... But you know what I mean. So... And I'm definitely going to try to 100% Aria and all of the DS games. I'm going to put my best foot forward to 100% Lament and Curse. Because I've never... Well, actually, no, I've 100%ed Curse of Darkness once. And I've never actually finished Lament. I've gotten, like, 3 out of the 4 areas, like, orbs in Lament. But I've never, like, finished the game 100% before. So... I've actually been playing it over the last couple of days, and man, Lament of Innocence is like really good. Like I liked the game before, you know. Like I had my fun with it, but I never beat it. But this most recent playthrough, I'm like, damn. I was like earlier today, I was like, all I really want to do is play Lament of Innocence, but I gotta fucking finish recording Symphony, or it's never gonna get done. So, I mean, I could just record Lament after Symphony, but nah, I kind of want to do a non-Castlevania game after Symphony. Maybe, I don't know. Figure it out. Ah, no. Where's my holy water? Oh, okay. I thought I dropped it for some reason. Oh yeah, and I'm also using a different controller, so I'm like, it feels kind of weird because I'm using a regular 360 pad now because I got my wireless receiver working properly. Because before it would using it would reset, would just straight up reset all the USB ports on my PC. Like they'd disconnect and reconnect. So, you know, I couldn't do anything with 360 controllers and. Then I found out my dumbass installed the wrong kind of driver to the receiver. I didn't install actual receiver drivers, I just installed controller drivers, and I'm going to assume that's what was causing the issue because I installed actual receiver drivers like last night, and now everything's working just fine so far. Like I haven't seen them disconnect and reconnect. It'd be funny if it happened in the middle of this episode. Because I'm not streaming right now, so it's not like it would, like... Ah, fuck me. It's not like it would, like, break any... Okay. You know what? Fuck it. But it's not like it would break anything if all of the USB ports on the back of my PC disconnected, but it would be a pain in the ass. But so far nothing is broken yet, which is good. I'd prefer if it stayed that way. You know, contrary to popular belief, I do like it when my equipment functions properly. I know it's kind of a surprise. Are there any bosses I haven't fought yet? Like, I mean, I have all the required bosses finished. I went down to the underground caverns and dealt with that. I think that's all of them. Besides, like, Galamoth and Dracula and stuff, obviously. And Shaft too, yeah. Because you don't fight Maria in this in the US PlayStation version. You fight Maria in the basically every other version of the game, except for the 360 port. Yeah. The Maria fight isn't like bad, but it's kind of cool. I think it makes more sense story-wise for Alucard and Maria to battle, because, you know, she wants to make sure Alucard has the proper strength to save her friend. And them not testing that is, like, kind of weird to me. I don't know. But, like, the fight, it's like I'm not super burned for not having the fight, even though I think it technically should happen. Simply because the fight itself is, like, it's okay. It's not like a super incredible boss battle that, you know, is going to change the way you think about combat design. But it's like, you know, it's fine. It's neat. It's not bad, but yeah. I think the only boss fight in Symphony that I actually don't like is the Beelzebub fight. Because what does he do? He just literally sits there and lets you chop his body parts up, and there's your boss fight. That is your game. It's like, what? It's kind of boring. And I mean, yeah, you know, if you didn't use the Chrysogram, the fight would be more engaging. I get it, but I can still have fun with a fight. I can still have fun with a boss fight and think it's a cool fight, even if I'm using an overpowered weapon. Like, I still think the fake Trevor, Sypha, and Grant fight is really cool, especially if you're, like, if you're a Castlevania veteran at this point. Like when this game came out, if you had played, like, Castlevania 3, that fight would have been, like, really cool to you. And I mean, hell, if you played Castlevania 3, Symphony of the Night probably, like, was a really cool thing, because it's like, oh my god, it's Alucard! I remember Alucard! You know? And that's, like, a really cool, like, oh man, that's such a cool, like, callback. Except it's not an actual callback, it's just like a you know, a thing with the story. It's like, oh, this is neat. Like, I still think it's a good fight, you know? And I've fought the fake Castlevania trilogy. I've fought that boss, like, legitimately, and it's a fun fight. It's chaotic as fuck, especially with, like, Grant climbing all over the wall and Sypha just slinging spells everywhere. It's neat. I'm mostly gonna comb through here. I'm partially combing through here just to do it, and also increase the stats on the walk armor. Not that I need them, but you know. I think I did that wrong. Alright, cool. I can't remember if my, like, if that puzzle ever, like, stopped me. Like, my first run of Symphony, I can't remember if that... Actually, no, yeah, no, I'm almost 100% certain it did, because I remember trying to follow a 100% map, and I couldn't figure out how to get into that room, because, like, it's a secret wall that just won't open. I was like, dude, this is bullshit. I kind of hate that, but whatever. Kind of pointless items now that I think about it. Yeah, like if you're playing the Saturn version, that gate opens up and there's like a whole ass underground garden there. And it's cool. Like I love the Saturn exclusive areas. It's just, you know, extra variety. Like, and by variety I mean just like extra content. Fuck. I gotta make sure I clear my throat before recording so I don't do it in the middle of it. Speaking of liquids, I should get more coffee. But alright. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure, honestly, you know, the next episode might be, like, longer, but I kind of want to make the next episode the finale. You know? Not that I hate playing Symphony of the Night, but I want the LP to be done with, you know? Because I could play this game all fucking day and not give a shit. But, you know, and on that note, I'm going to end the episode right there. Ooh. But yeah, so, thank you all for watching Symphony of the Night. We are quite literally ready to end it all, and I will probably most likely make the next episode the finale, even if the finale ends up being longer than the average Symphony part. But hey, it is what it is. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.